influencers, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to address a question from one of my viewers here on the HIM Influencer channel. It's in reference to studying. Her name is Sarah Grimes. I'm going to give you a shout out because I do see you are watching my videos and you are asking these questions, and I wanted to really express my gratitude and my appreciation for you watching my video. I also want to express my gratitude and thank you to all of you guys who are supporting this channel and helping me grow this channel. Now, the question she asked was, it says that I'm going to keep rubbing my nose, y'all, because I do have a ring light here. I don't know if you can see me moving it, but I have normally the big ring light, and I feel like it impacts my nose, like it have me itching sometimes. I don't know what that is. Maybe it could be nervousness doing these videos because I'm not used to it, but I'm getting used to it. So if I'm rubbing my nose, y'all, and I'm doing this, bear with me. I want to shoot this video and make sure that I communicate with you all, especially with this particular one, because this particular person, Sarah, says, I am hoping to graduate May of 2024. So since she's graduating, for those of you who are graduating, I know that's around the corner, and I wanted to shoot this video to encourage you all. She says she's graduating this May 2024. She's nervous and feel like she would need a couple of more months to study and prep for her exam. She also said she don't feel comfortable or confident actually in taking the state board exam, which would be your credential, RHIT, RHIA, etc. And I wanted to shoot this video to encourage you all that are taking your exam or plan to sit for your exam and don't feel ready. Please do not feel that because you don't feel ready, you should not take your exam. There are several different things you should be doing to prep for your exam. Most definitely, I have a lot of tips in my YouTube videos. Watch them all. The first thing I'm going to say is get your mindset ready to take your exam. No matter what it is, just tell yourself you can do this. You want to take your exam closer to the time of graduation. Remember, you don't have to take it after graduation. You can take it right before you graduate. Usually your final semester opens the window for you to be able to take your exam. So make sure that you know that. Something I tell people to do is go ahead, plan, prep, and get yourself ready by doing some of these steps. If you want me to mention more steps, comment down below. First thing is getting your mindset ready, because you're going to do it. You are, and I believe you can do it, and I believe you are going to pass your exam. So get your mindset ready. Mental health is important, so you want to make sure that you're ready to receive. That's the only way you can get it done. So that's receiving what you're studying, accepting that I'm going to get this done, accepting that I can do it. The next thing you want to do is get all your study materials. That's your textbook, your notes, any old paperwork that you had when it comes to doing assignments. I like to keep my things, any historical stuff that you've had since you've been taking your course, have those textbook, study guide. Make sure you have the correct study guide edition. I always tell people get the most current, but if you can't afford the most current, make sure that you're getting the next level down. So if you're in a 6th edition, 9th edition now with some study guide, you want to get the 8th edition. And borrow if you have to borrow. Ask someone if you have to ask someone. Use your resources. Online resources are important. You want to go to those websites, Joint Commission, AHIMA. You can also go to the CMS website. You can use Quizlet. Bring those things together, jot them out on a piece of paper so that you can make sure what are all the materials I need to study. Your notes, your textbook, online resources, all your materials, gather them, put them aside, and make sure you're ready to get your study on. Another thing I'm going to tell you to do is make sure you schedule for your exam on time. So if you know you're going to graduate in May, you should be prepping to pay that fee and register for your exam. I always tell people when you don't do that, it's not going to push you to stay motivated and make you eager to go take that exam, because I have time. I haven't paid for my exam, so I'm not going to stress it. But when you pay up and give that money away and schedule for your exam, you know it's coming. It's always going to be in the back end of your head to tell you you got an exam coming up, so you need to study. All right, so try to take your exam. Register, make sure you select the correct exam, make sure you read those study guidelines, and make sure you prep for that exam. Get that money together, register for it, pick your date, give yourself an ample amount of time, and start studying, whether it be 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours a day, 2 times a week, you name it. Please make sure you're doing that. I started a study group before I started this channel in my Facebook group, and we were a bunch of women, about 6, and then we went down to 4, and sometimes I would study on my own. I did it without so much help, but study group does help. So gather a group of people that you think are studying for the exam. Networking is important. I'm trying to get all this into this video because I feel like my recording might end, but I want to make sure I push it out. Network when you have to, gather a study group or start studying on your own. And then as you build up and start meeting people, you're able to network with them and study with them. So those are another thing that you can do when it comes to studying for your exam. Make sure you set time aside, get your space cleared out of clutter. When you have a nice clean space, maybe going to the library to study, it's quiet, you can focus and get your study on. Once that is happening, you're going to feel more comfortable to study. Once you have your resources, you're going to feel more comfortable to study. There are lots of study tips on YouTube. Yes, I'm going to say it because I'm not the only one on this platform, although some people behave as though they should be the only one on this platform. Damn! Giving this great information. But yes, there's so many others in the HIM arena that is on YouTube that are sharing these wealth of knowledge. My channel as a prime example. Gather that wealth of knowledge, join a group, prep for your exam, get the study guide. Make sure that you also look at the outline. You want to make sure that you're using the study outline. AHIMA has that. It's going to give you the study outline. Those domains, make sure you understand them. Read through each and every content, each and every bullet, each and every word, each and every key term as much as possible. Another thing that you want to do is study those abbreviations, study your acronym, know your agency, know your acts, know your policies, know your law. We have legal, we have data governance, you have the IT, the technical part, you have coding, don't skip coding. All of these things will prep you for your exam. Yes, you can use your study guide book to prepare and nothing else. But I always ask you to use other materials. Those study guide books will give you what you need to know. Let me know if you want an intense breakdown of each of these things I'm talking about and how you can go about studying with them. There are various different ways you can go about studying, and this is intense studying, so you need to give yourself an ample amount of time to do so. And if you do that, then you'll be well prepared for your exam. Please do not be afraid of this monster of an exam. The only time that happens is when you're not well prepared. And you guys have people like us giving you this wealth of knowledge, so there is no reason why you should not do well on your exam. And if you're coming out as a fresh student who's been in the program, you should be able to take your exam and do well because you have that wealth of knowledge that you had while you're in the program and now you're about to take your exam. Do not wait after you've graduated to sit for your exam. Even if you waited, make sure it's not months down the line because that's going to put you at a deficit to study up and get ready. And you never know what doors might open up, and that could cause a hindrance. Or some directors, some managers, some supervisors, some agencies will say, hey, I'm going to hire you as a student. So go ahead and pass that exam. Get it done right away. Do not be nervous. You can do this. I trust you can. Hopefully I didn't move too fast with this video, y'all. You can hear the cars and the trains going by. I live by an airport, so hopefully y'all can hear me. But most definitely comment down below. Let me know if you want more details. I am going to try to narrow down some things and give you guys a more detail-oriented video on study methods and things that you can do. But I like to read those comments down below. I hope this helps you, Sarah, in reference to prepping for your exam. Don't be nervous. I think you're going to do well if you follow those tips. Let me try to see if I can summarize it. Make sure you're using the correct study material. Make sure you're going to go to the correct websites and link. Go back and watch the video if you have to, in case of the ones that I named. Make sure you gather all your resources, have them ready for your studying. Make sure you go ahead and register for that class. So save up that money, pay for that certification. Another thing I didn't mention that's a bonus is go ahead and take prep class. They have some boot camps that you can do. Also, make sure that you use the correct study guide edition. You can still use that study guide or use the most current, use other resources. There are many sample questions. Listen to YouTube channels that are inspiring for you, showing you study tips and helping you as to what to know for your exam. So guys, I hope you found this video to be helpful. I hope it wasn't rushed, but most definitely I'm going to be addressing the questions in some of my comment section. So make sure you're giving me those questions. Send them to me. Please subscribe. Support your girl. I'm trying to grow this channel, of course, with you guys' help. Make sure you subscribe if you're loving this content. So much more to come. I just have to make time out to get these out to you all. So if you're studying, all the best. And I pray that you guys do well. I know I have faith that you're going to do well on your exam. Once you do pass that exam, come back to this channel. Give me some love. Always thumbs up the video as you guys are watching. Let me know. It keeps me encouraged to keep posting. I love helping as much as I can. If it's up to me, I will have everybody passing their exam. But I know you can do it, and I trust you're going to do it. So guys, I will see you on the next video. Remain blessed. Much love, and keep on influencing. All right, y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.